This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube with a UFO news update as I clear some stuff out of my beard. This is huge news. Huge news. I've been following this story for a while. Hayam Eshed, the former retired Israeli general who was the general and head of the Israeli space security program for 30 years. He has gone on the record now, as reported by NBC, that both the US and Israel, we know they work together. They've been working together recently with Iran. They've been in contact with aliens for over 30 years. So he's been in the space program. He was in it for 30 years. So he's saying that the US and Israel were working with aliens for basically over 30 years. So the 30, at least for the time he was in the Israel space program, since then, and probably before then. He goes on to say Trump was on the verge of revealing their secrets, but was asked not to do so by the aliens as they feel it will cause mass hysteria. So here's something interesting. If you remember when all that weird stuff was going on with the drones, the multiple type of drones for like 6 weeks back in November and December, Donald Trump was chirping Biden and saying he was going to reveal something once he was in office. And then he ended up putting out a statement that was totally different than what Biden was saying was going on. But he very much downplayed it. So could that have been he was going to reveal more and was asked not to? Because he certainly changed his tune on it. Hayam Eshed says the aliens want us to understand more about space and how spaceships work before they reveal themselves. They think humans need to evolve more to have a better understanding of what they are before they're formally revealed. But this obviously has to be a part of the program to reveal them. Having a guy that, again, he's this is not Stephen Greer talking here. This is the legitimate head of the Israeli space security program for 30 years, saying this on the record, NBC reporting this. He claims an agreement has been reached with the US government and aliens to conduct experiments in the US. He also says there are underground bases on Mars with both US and alien representatives there. Here's the interesting thing about that. Former CIA operative Jim Semivan, who there is clips of him on this channel that my friend James from Engaging the Phenomenon is friends with, Jim Semivan, who's one of the people, founders of Tom DeLonge's To the Stars Academy. Jim Semivan was asked this question on the record: would it be fair to say that agreements have been made with aliens and US representatives? That was asked to one of the former top guys in the CIA. Name is Jim Semivan. Jim Semivan responded to that, yes, that would be a fair assumption. So why would any of these people, if it was all fake, say this stuff? Like, Hayam Eshed is in his 80s now. Why would he throw away his reputation to say all of this? So this is interesting. And as far as the permissions to conduct experiments, does that have to do with the cattle mutilations? Does that have to do with the abductions that have gone on over the years? Does that have to do with the hybrid program? Who knows? But to me, this should be bigger news than just NBC. This guy is legitimate that's saying this. So it's too bad it has to be translated from Hebrew, and he can't actually do English interviews. because he's from Israel, but someone should get him on Joe Rogan with a translator.